Characteristics and kinds of research. Characteristics of research. In any field of inquiry, it's undertaken to provide information to support decision making in respective area. And mainly the research should focus on priority problems. So what is the current need of the society or particular area? And it should be systematic. It emphasizes that a researcher should employ a structured procedure. And the research should be logical, and we are not supposed to manipulate any ideas logically, and the scientific research cannot make progress in any investigation. And the research should be reductive. This means the findings of one research should be made available to other researchers. So whatever, if you are acting as a researcher and you are doing research, so whatever the report you are finding, it should be available for others so that they can also utilize the practice, and to prevent them from repeating and we should also recommend the thing, and we should publish it, disseminate the findings, so that what will happen, so one person has done the research, the other person will not be repeat the same research. And the research should be replicable. This research, that should be scoped to confirm the findings of previous research. So if you are recommending something, so they can whatever the research previously done, they can manipulate some ideas and they can redo and change the sample, increase the sample and change the design, and new findings or new group of subjects they can implement it. And always the research should be generative, and this is one of the valuable characteristics of research, because answering one question leads to generating many other new questions. And the research should be action oriented, and it should aim at reaching a solution. So simply meaningless we can't do research. So whatever the research we are doing, it should solve some problem and we should get answer for certain question. And the research should follow an integrated multidisciplinary approach. Research approach from more than one discipline are needed. And research should be participatory, involving all parties, policy makers, community members, all the people we have to include in our research. And the research must be relatively simple, timely. We have to keep some boundaries, that is time bound, employing a comparatively simple design. And it should be cost effective. And the research should be presented in the formats most useful for administrators, decision makers, business managers or community members. So whatever the research we are doing, we should see it, whether someone should get benefit of that research. And the research is broadly classified into two main classes: fundamental or basic research or applied research. And basic and applied researchers are generally two kinds, that is normal research and revolutionary research. Coming to fundamental or basic research, it's an investigation on basic principles and reasons for occurrence of a particular event or process or phenomena. So we can also call it as a theoretical research. Seeks generalization, aims at a basic process, attempts to explain why things happen, and tries to get all the facts, reports in technical language of the topic. And in an applied research, one solves certain problems employing well-known problems. So based on the theories and principles, we will be solving the problem. And experimental research, we can have case studies, interdisciplinary research, or applied for the applied research. Applied research studies individual or specific cases without objective to generate, and here any variable which makes the desired difference, and we can try how things can be changed, and whatever the problems is there, we can correct the facts which are problematic, and we can report even in common language. Coming to quantitative research, it's numerical, non-descriptive, apply statistics or mathematics. Here we will be checking the quantity only, numbers. and it's an interactive process whereby evidence is evaluated and the results often presented in tables and graphs. It is conclusive. Investigators what, where and when of decision making. Qualitative research is non-numerical. Here mainly we will give importance for quality. It's a descriptive, applies reasoning and uses words and aim to get the meaning, feeling and describe the situation, and the qualitative data cannot be graphed. It is exploratory. Brief explanation we have to give, investigates the why and how of decision making. And coming to the mixed research, that involves the mixing of quantitative and qualitative methods or paradigm characteristics, and nature of data is mixture of variable in words and images, mixture of both qualitative and quantitative research. Thank you.